Welcome to AlphaCars. My name is Dimitri and I'm here in our Boxborough location at our service center. Today we are starting the assembly of the 2022, the very first 2022 Ural Gear Up Heritage Edition. Let's look at it together. And while I turn my camera around, you can see some really cool projects, cars we're working on. There are a couple of G-Class vehicles, a nice 635 from mid-80s, the late model S-Class, and the BMW convertible. And here is my favorite vehicle, a Ural motorcycle. This one is 2022, and you're going to be able to see some cool features that are now standard on 2022 bikes, and the Heritage Edition are really rare bikes, and they're made to our very specific, very fine specifications, I would say. And as you can see now, all the details of the bike, all the little brackets are taken out of the standard paint process and painted the bike color. And this one is another awesome color. It's Ranger green, and this is the color that we came up, and what we did, we used the original military color from the vehicles, military Soviet vehicles from the late 70s and early 80s. So this bike, you can see all the fine detail, the steering bar that is normally black, all the little details, they're all refinished in the body color, and even the dashboard, bezel, all these details. Even the shocks were disassembled at the factory, and each part was painted separately. And as you can see, we just took this bike out of the crate, and it's so cool how it unfolds. The sidecar of the bike is bolted to the vertical wall of the crate, and when we literally unfold the crate, you can see the sidecar, and then we remove the wrapper. These bikes are packaged beautifully. You can see all these protective materials. So we're looking forward to setting this bike up right now. The first things first, our technician has all the wheels out of the crate, and the first thing we do, we retorque the wheels. You can see he already went through, and there are markings that he went through this wheel, and he's going to go through all of them to retorque the spokes. This is very, very important to do during the assembly and during your first service, because once the spokes settle in, they get a little bit looser. So you need to keep them tight. And once you tighten them after the first service, you still need to keep an eye on them, but they're not going to get as loose. So here's the new stainless steel exhaust, 2-in-1, beautifully made. And we now have all the wheels on the bike. As we mentioned before, we always retorque the spokes before the installation. So we are moving on with the rest of the assembly. You can see the sidecar is now ready to be attached to the bike. The wheels are on. This is going to be a gorgeous bike. Let's look at this bike now that it's all set and assembled. Again, with the Heritage variant, we get phenomenal, outstanding look with all the details refinished in the body color. So let's look at this bike together. We are going to be doing more accessories on the bike, but this is pretty much factory custom factory configuration that we spec'd out, and now we're going to be building on this bike. But this is how it came from the factory. We're also going to get it started. This was a cold start. Nice sound from the exhaust. And all our heritage bikes, on all of these bikes, we pre-wire for the, you can see right here, we have plug-in connectors for the LED driving lamps. And as you can see, we feed the wiring harness through the tubular bumper. And the lights themselves, they included with the bike in the listed price. We choose not to install them only because they're slightly modern looking and they take away from the vintage heritage. Other than these lights, the bike looks absolutely 100% military. Famous two-wheel drive system. Two-into-one stainless steel sculptured exhaust. Beautiful design. Thank you for viewing this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please share, and please let us know which videos you like the best. Simply click the like button.